every little fucking detail, especially
we can assume this and we can assume that, but until we see the actual paperwork, we're not going to know anything.
Yeah.
How long does it take for her to write up her report?
A couple minutes. It just depends on how long she takes to type.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, she could be a one good typist.
So what do you think she's accusing me of? What do you think she's putting in her report?
Sale of a controlled substance, and most likely, if I were to guess, the possession first degree. It's probably 55 months total. However, see another thing.
55 months.
Yeah, because you called down public defender, you can negotiate that up to 50% more time, less fine, or vice versa.
$55 months.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at.
Has the stream died? Is it still there? It says I've got 0 viewers for some reason. Did it restart?
What I normally do is I have the penal code.
It says it's at 1 minute. My stream's 1 minute old.
On another screen, which I
just
know,
noticed.
Ben, you said you probably can't.
It died, but it's back. Right.
So yeah, I'm looking. I see here, sale of a controlled substance is
Right.
$3 grand, 25 months. Possession of a controlled substance, first degree, because you had 23. You said that's another 30 months. So it's 55 months with a $6,500 fine.
Wait.
They shouldn't stack. Should they?
No, that'll stack. Yeah.
So I'm going to get 55 months.
No, you'll get half of that if you want to do more fine.
They can't. Surely they can't stack if the wording of the distribute is possession with intent to distribute. You can't charge twice.
It's whatever's in the penal code.
And they're both possession charges. You can't charge possession twice.
I don't see how
It's not being charged.
sale.
But the thing is that there's no, like, for example, with the I know what you're saying with the intent to sell.
Holy
shit! There's nothing in there that mentions the closest thing would be the 30 months, but it doesn't have the meth in there.
The one with the meth with intent to distribute is possession. The 25
Hiya,
months,
Mark.
7,000 fine.
I'm currently getting done for selling meth.
That's 30 plus.
I'm speaking to my lawyers about how I can get out of it, but it doesn't seem like there's any good way.
Charge him that if he had less than 30 meth when he was lifted, so they couldn't pursue that.
So we're saying that either I can do a long time in jail or a short time in jail and pay a fine.
No, there's
you're
a
gonna be
fine
paying
and
the
jail
fine.
time.
Yeah, it's both.
You're going to be, but if you pay more of a fine, than what they ask for, you can get less jail time.
Yeah. So what fine do we think?
Well, let's not think about it. Let's wait and see what they say.
Because I'm fucking skint.
No, I know. But like, yeah, they give you like 10 days to pay it. I think 7 to 10 days.
7 to 10 days. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 55 months, Riot. So 55 months. You think that's the top?
That's the high. That's the high end.
That's the peak. That's the top. I'm gonna. Okay. Holy shit. I'm good, Mark. How are you doing?
So, Vinny, I'm just checking.
Yeah, exactly. HGP.
Surely they need to choose to either charge him with possession first degree or
No, you're right.
intent. Yeah, so it's either 25 or 30 months.
Sure. I would probably. That's not a bad argument at all, actually.
And then it's either 25 months, a $7,000 fine, or 30
$7,000 fine.
$1,000 fine. Which I would say do the extra 5 months and pay half the fine.
True. I mean, the thing is he's going to be paying half of it.
Riot. It's going to be. It's going to be a riot.
Anyway.
That's what it's going to be. A riot.
So 15 months and $3.5 grand.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Not even.
that's
Honestly.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, they can use body cam footage,
Yeah,
Riot.
on you when they've got you.
The police can use their body cam footage to submit evidence that someone's done a crime.
A charge from having one. You can't have any meth.
Yeah, you can't have any meth.
Sorry, I know I'm asking a lot of questions. I just want to get it right.
No, you're right. You're right. Actually, the more I'm looking at it, 2705C is probably the better charge.
Yeah.
30 months with a 4755.
You're welcome, Mark. Not a problem.
Yeah, which because he's under the 30 meth, we could pursue.
Yeah, I would I would probably do that. Which for
Well, let's
some
go.
reason,
Let's go
for
get
some
her. Man.
reason, no.
I'm up for a right
What-
fight
what
here.
she
I
has.
want to fight my corner. I'm actually stuck in a corner.
I know, but I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. He's not the person to fight with.
Yeah, we'll get to see whatever evidence she has before we speak to her.
Oh, by the way, Riot, there's a guy in here called.
I'm going to be honest, if you've had meth on you and she's found it in your
What's his
pocket
name?
to that amount,
Robert
yeah.
Then
Banks.
you're basically
No.
Yeah, there's not much you can do to fight.
I think there's somebody in the server with your name, your guy's name already,
Unless like a witch put it
or
in your pocket,
extremely
which, to be
similar
honest,
name. I
you're probably not gonna have
noticed.
much luck for sure.
You'll have zero.
Is it Robert Banks? Something like that. I noticed there's a guy in. There's a guy with that name.
What is she, one finger typing this report out, or what?
I don't think it's Robert. It's like
He's got to type with one finger.
She
something like that.
fucking writes books.
Because I was thinking, oh, well, how's Riot going to react to that? Reed, have you seen that guy? I can't remember. It's something like that.
So I keep looking at the fucking MDT to find out. But so far nothing.
There's definitely someone with basically the same name that Riot uses. Or is it Robin? I think it might be Robin. That's what it is. Is it? So it's different. Someone's got a name
Just
Robin
to check,
Banks,
while I'm looking at this section,
and
see
your
the
name's
listing
obviously
your,
Rob Banks.
For weed. Obviously, it's for
I think that's what it is.
fine, but what's for the 35 months?
For what? Oh, that's community service.
Ah,
Anything that
makes sense.
says CS is community service, you'll see quite a few of those on there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All the
That's it. There's a guy called Robin
Pick
Banks,
up garbage
and obviously
and-
your character's Robert Banks.
Yep. Saw 2 or 3 guys out there earlier today.
I've heard there are things where if you do that, like you can find things that actually reduce your time. But I've never done it.
Robert Rich Banks. I've just realised I've been totally silent to them this whole time.
Oh, I'm hearing footsteps.
Right, let's see what they're going to charge me with.
We still don't have
We're still waiting. You'll always see it as the last one or the first one in the recent list.
Yeah.
Have you got a tablet out there, Damien? Are you looking at something?
Yeah, I've got the MDT.
Oh,
Now, how do I look at the MDT?
Slash MDT in your.
You can do that. Or you can hit hold Z or Z. Sorry, I'm Canadian.
honestly,
hold
see if
Z and,
55, see if
lawyer
50
actions.
months is 50 minutes. I've got
I
to
don't
spend
have
in
those
jail. Holy
I don't have
shit.
those either because we're an intern.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, slash MDT is your best bet.
I'm quite. That is kind of funny, Mark. Although I'm still like trapped here. Like, I feel a bit claustrophobic.
Because you guys are interns, you might have access to edit reports. Never, ever, ever do that. Ever.
Okay, and so where in here are we looking?
Right now, all you're looking for is recent reports.
Okay.
Because it hasn't been submitted yet, he's not at the top of the list.
Okay.
This is taking fucking ages, man. How you doing anyway, Damien?
I'm well, thanks. I'm well. How are you? Well, obviously not great right now.
Yeah, I'm not great right now, but up to this, I was doing all right. Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been doing for work?
What have I been doing for work?
Yeah.
Just Amazon deliveries.
Yeah, selling that.
No, Amazon deliveries.
JayJay, don't bullshit me. Come on.
Amazon deliveries.
Very good.
You're meant to be my defense.
Yeah, and that's why you're supposed to tell us the fucking truth.
Damien, I'm telling you the truth.
Mm-hmm. You're doing 21 meth.
I bought some for myself.
Uh-huh. JayJay, you've never done meth in your life.
I'm now.
Yeah,
21 a day.
Now, aye.
I'm a meth head.
You're 21 a day, haven't you? You're so full of shit, JayJay.
This is what this city's turned me to. I never used to, but this city's different,
we'll
man.
get
I
that
have
put in the
to.
papers. JJ Jameson turns to meth after fucking
A
moving
week.
to a new city.
And we could be here half the night waiting for her to write that report. Huh?
Nah, she.
This is a
she
massive
one of the
deterrent
more
for doing
thorough
something wrong,
cops
not just the fact that you may
the
get
other
like
ones.
like an hour
That's
in
why,
jail.
like, I knew there'd always be a body
It takes
cam.
fucking ages to
Like body cam. Like I like body
get
cam
to that point.
when it's needed, but like
Meth Bezos.
she was told to include it into everything because
I've easily been in this
little spoiler,
cell
the DA
for
can be a little
like
petty.
half an hour as well. And I've not even served
Well,
any
so the
jail
DA's
time
out
yet.
of the city for a few days.
I've been in this room for like
She's
half an hour.
because she lost an appeal that should not have happened.
It should be time served. This should get deducted from my jail
The
term.
story with that is last weekend there was a civil case where a guy got hit by a car that was hit by a cop.
Did he even do the time served?
So he got pinned underneath the car. So he sued for pain and suffering. Got $5,000. And she has been fighting aggressively to get that overturned. And it's like, why is this the hill you want to die on? I don't understand.
Vinny, do you think the time I've spent in this jail in that holding cell
You can argue that,
and
like,
in
for
this
a little
room
bit of time
can get
served.
deducted from any sentence I get?
Again, it's dealing with whoever you're dealing with. Most cops are a lot more reasonable and agreeable to those kinds of things, but she is a gamble every single time.
Oh man, she doesn't she's rough, isn't she, man? She doesn't.
She can be. She doesn't fuck around. No. That's Kelly Price.
That's Kelly Price.
Yeah,
Kelly Price. I remember that name.
you should.
Wait to meet her husband, Fisher.
Okay, so the name's JayJay, right?
Correct.
Oh, it's up.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
It is up.
It's up. So
It's
what am I
up,
getting
so what am I
charged
looking
with?
at?
No report? Oh, no, view report, right, okay.
I would say this serve is much more
Assault.
realistic. Definitely much more realistic in terms of like penalties and how much grinding you have to do
You punched at a
to earn
pedestrian.
money.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
what
pulled
evidence
over
of the hand
twice
opened
in the
up
space of about 10 minutes for speeding
This picture for the assault. Why did you punch a pedestrian?
and got fined $1,200. By Kelly. By her. Yeah, by her as well. Same person. She's like always about, man. She's always patrolling. And she said my car was shite.
Will we get the images via email?
You're right, Joe.
No, you have to copy paste them or type. Well, you have the ability to copy paste.
Oh, do I?
No, I see it.
Here we
I
go.
see it.
Oh, here we go, folks.
Yeah, we're looking at it. No, you guys are good. Come back here. You guys are good. Yeah. So, all right. So all they're doing is adding the fine for assault because you punched a fucking local. With the time.
Okay.
Why did you hit a local for?
I was an accidental flinch, but I did hit someone. I did hit.
Let me look at the other image. So here's the thing with you guys, because you guys are technically employees of the DOJ. You guys have the ability to edit the report, where you can copy paste those links into like Notepad or something, so you don't have to fucking type them out. I don't recommend doing that, just because, you know, if you fuck up the report and you edit it, then we have a giant problem. I don't have that ability, so I can't do it. So I have to type my shit out, because why not?
She made my 9 out of 10 day into a
But
2 out
yeah,
of 10.
that's when
Exactly.
you copy paste or see the image links.
I was having a good day, and she pulled me over twice for speeding, and said my car looked like shit. This is incredibly tedious.
None of the links are working for me.
Interesting.
Oh, he's actually got an iPad now. He didn't have one before. Oh. Let's eat a
The
pizza.
evidence of handoff doesn't actually show anyone that he's handing it to.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So here's what I'm gonna do.
He's on Google Glass. Come on, Vinny.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I have issues with this in this report.
Okay, so where can we find holes in this report? And
Oh, that's what I'm doing. First
Good,
off, the
good,
handoff
good,
thing
good.
that they are submitting is not a handoff. A handoff is me handing you something and you receiving it. Like there's an animation for both, right? So if you do the thing where you look like you're handing something to the other guy, needs to do the receiving.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And if there's only one side of that, whatever.
Bob Riot needs a lawyer on
I'll
Twitter.
respond to this one sec.
Bob Riot's in trouble. Jesus. So the CWC people needing lawyers. Vinny Mangan, I can't even say his surname. Vinny Manganzoni or something.
They do have you drop in the meth.
Are you watching the video? Evidence.
Oh, that's the thing, right? So the fact that they're now adding like animated GIFs is new. I've never seen that before, and I don't think that's allowed. But we'll see.
I got a question.
Yeah,
On the one with the handoff, that didn't look like
there is no handoff. There's no handoff.
Yeah, there's no handoff.
Right. The guy walks right through him. There's no handoff. I can fight that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just
So that would change her. That would change her charge completely to just possession, which is not the same as what we're looking at.
they call me GG
The
as well.
assault thing, I can't fight that. You punch the fuck.
Everybody,
Yeah.
I say
Um,
it's not a cleaning product.
so I'm
Everybody,
out to try and get a judge
whenever
for a
someone
bench
asks
trial.
my name, I say
So,
JayJay,
because if I
and they
put
always
him
come
on
back
bail
and say
right now,
GG. I'm like,
then we
no,
have to go, you know,
it's
we
the
have to
letter
wait through
J
the whole
twice.
thing.
That's my name.
Which normally, what would happen is
Everyone
normally when
says
you put somebody
GG.
on bail, you usually wait for them to open a case file
JayJay.
with Discordia, and then
GG.
you wait until like Saturday. It's usually when court happens.
Oh, so I need to wait until tomorrow. No, Saturday. No, a week.
Yes.
So I'm on bail for a week.
So if we
Oh, GG, I'm sorry.
All right,
Oh,
Damien.
So what would happen then, right, is you cannot commit any goddamn crime between now and then, because if you do, then you forfeit that bail, and then you'll go to jail anyway. Just
Okay.
kind of give up. You know what I mean? However, like I said, I'm trying to get a bench trial going. Because these charges, we can fight most of these. Like I said, we can. The only thing that they have on you is assault.
Oh yeah, he's got a gun. Right. So the only thing they've got on me is assault.
Would they not have possession?
It's not.
I don't have
a.
we don't have any
Like,
properties.
that
we
does
don't have a
change the
house to
charge,
store anything
absolutely.
in just now,
However,
right? So like everything we
we're
have,
getting
we've
the
got to
charge that she
store
currently has
on
to
our
be dropped.
body.
She can't add any new charges.
or maybe in the
She's
car.
submitted.
But it's like it's super sketchy just now.
She has no.
If you carry
crime at all.
anything illegal on you,
That's
you got
the
to be
whole
so
purpose of this
careful.
thing. So
I don't even know how you
especially
get a
if we
house.
put him on bail, right? So
Yeah.
with assault,
Yep.
or
That
it's
is some
mostly
help.
battery. Actually, really, I don't understand with like the definitions are a little fucked up. But anyway, so she's getting with assault, which is just a 1750 fine and 35 months community service. Do you know what I mean? So if we can get the
I'm looking at
that's all you'd be
potentially
looking at,
55 months in
as
jail,
opposed to jail time and a like $6,000
Potentially.
fine or whatever it was.
and a $6,000 fine. I don't even have $6,000. I've got $500. Is he talking to me? Sorry, I wasn't even paying
What
attention.
you're saying then, because there is no handoff, the possession.
This is my team of lawyers helping me.
Possession charge is a completely separate charge, right? Because
Yeah.
there is no handoff. So actually no, because he dropped it. Fuck, it's hard to like. I do want clarification.
It's going to be
too on this
brutal,
whole
Riot.
fucking
It's going to be so.
thing.
It makes you think so hard now
Surely
about
they can pursue
doing
a
anything
lesser
illegal.
charge.
If this is what,
Oh, they should be pursuing a list.
if this is what you've got to
Yeah,
go
I mean,
through,
there
man,
is no
it'll make you
handoff.
think twice.
No.
Definitely.
You know, so if anything, we go back to possession of the first degree, which
In the old
makes
city, you
more
could do
sense.
stuff, and
The
then
assault
in the
again.
space of like 45 minutes,
So can you get done?
be
for
in and out of
assault
jail and then
local?
back on the streets probably.
Yeah. 'Cause
Not
they're-
here,
they're
man. You've
people
got to
like
spend
everybody else,
hours
right?
going through all this.
Hey, but with the assault thing though, in the thing it says with a weapon. Was he not?
It's a lot
I
more
know,
formal.
The definitions are fucking stupid. Assault is
Alright,
not
yeah.
bad though, like I said, because it's just a simple fine and a little bit of community service. It's not a big deal. But like when you start using a weapon, then it's aggravated battery, and
Aye.
like they get weird about it.
Careful on
Yeah,
ladders
JJ
as
tests
well.
are certified weapons.
Crack
I
Frost
mean-
is fucked, aye.
What he does in his own time, it's none of my business.
Oh, and like they're saying, I've got to
I'm-
go
I'm
and
trying
bail
to get
until
a
Saturday
judge
because that's when they
sort
do the
of
court
to,
cases. So I've got to
be
stay
around to do
safe.
this.
I literally picked the worst day to do this on. I've got to like
Can we
do.
request
I've
the
got to
judge
stay
fly
clean
in?
for a whole week
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Nice.
until Saturday. Why can I see siren lights through that wall? Crack Frost is gonna find it so difficult, man.
Because like I said, once they submit the report, that's it. They can't touch it.
Is that them submitted it then?
Yes.
Right.
The whole reason for them to submit it is because of this, because then they can't change anything.
Okay. And you think
if
they
you
found
think
enough
they found
holes in their report?
We
I
only
think
need
so.
reasonable doubt, and there's reasonable doubt that was a
It's not a handoff.
distribution.
You dropping shit off is because you had it on you, right? But it's
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
intent. There's no intent to sell.
Exactly. I panicked.
That's what we're fighting. I'm also not sure about this type of wrestling. Like this, I don't know what she's doing. There's like some issues there.
Your boys are gonna cause a PR storm in the city. Oh. Oh, you should put. You should do something. That'd be funny.
I feel like having access to the MDT because I can see what all our old friends.
You need to live a lot smarter, definitely. Everyone's just looking at their iPads. Right, so how long until I can get out on bail, do you think? Are we waiting for her to come back?
I mean, if you want to go on bail right now, we can do that. But
Or,
then,
or what's the other option? Can we fight it right now?
yeah,
If we can get a judge
Let's
in,
fight it right now
judge
then.
that's what I'm saying. If we can get a judge in, which I'm reaching out to try and get done.
Oh, I see.
Then we could fight it now.
And we can't go out there and punch the co-op, do you know? We need to do things properly.
We can overthrow the police.
Like, JJ, you think you're going to overthrow the police?
Well,
You-
not
you
just
want
me,
to-
but
You just said his
Me
fists
and
were
you.
legalized weapons, right?
Aye, I mean, like a taser? No, like a fucking bazooka.
I may be able to see the evidence. I just haven't bothered asking about it. I need to be more careful when I sell meth then, I guess. I need to like sell a bit, move to a totally different area of the map, sell a bit. I was just staying in the 1-bit, man, and trying to sell it all there. Not that I'm going to sell meth again, because I'm clean, you know what I mean? I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to do it anymore. Just saying though. So is there any judges in the city currently?
There are 2 judges.
Okay.
Right now, one is busy. I just asked. And he said the other one might. So I was like, can you ask him for me? Because he's got the whole, block non-friends thing, so I can't message him on Discord yet. So I'm hoping he will do
For
that,
solicitors, yeah.
so that we
I
can
don't
fucking
I don't
get
feel
shit
like they've done that much, to be honest. I feel like it's all been Vinny.
And then you can give your meth for personal
Vinny and
use.
kinda Damien.
Sorry.
I take it whether we get that dropped completely or dropped to possession charge, the cash will get returned. Then.
No, the cash will never get returned.
This guy's got a
Even if it
Bluetooth
wasn't
headset in.
I mean, you can try and get the judge to do that, but I doubt it.
If
I don't have
it's
high
not
hopes.
selling, there's no reason that cash would be illegally obtained.
They get wonky about it. That's
Aye, we unwonk them. That's their job.
weird.
There's a hiking trip up Mount Chiliad. One thing I've noticed that's kind of annoying is all the events that people organise. It's all like 3 in the morning for us because of the time difference. That's kind of one of the more annoying things I've noticed. People tend to arrange like parties
I'm
and
just thinking out loud
get-togethers
here,
and
but
stuff, which might be
there's
quite
no
funny to go and
possession
mingle
intent
with.
to sell or
But it's
distribute,
always
right?
like a ridiculous
There
time
is,
for us.
That's what
if you look on the
Because obviously it's all US time they do
penal
it for.
code, it's 25 OC.
Yeah.
But
So it's like
because
3 in the
we're
morning or
arguing
something.
The fact that there is no handoff, then there is no intent to distribute.
Yeah, but with that, and wouldn't he be able to get his money back? There's
Become an
no
event
dispute.
planner. Hmm.
Again, you can ask the
Yeah.
judge when he gets here, because it
Maybe.
looks like I said, can you ask him for me? He's got that whole block non-friends thing, and he said, yeah.
I'd love to set
He
up
said
some
he
sort of
can.
Ponzi
Give him a
scheme
minute. Hell yeah.
and try to get people to buy into something that's just a load of
So
nonsense.
yeah, that's gonna work.
Sell meth at the events, yeah. I'd love to create some sort of weird Ponzi scheme. I don't even know if that's possible. I can't think of how you could actually pull that off though in the
Where
game.
would we hold the bench trial? Would that be in here or at the courthouse?
It really depends on the judge, honestly. Sometimes they'll just do it here for convenience sake. Other times they will drag us all over to the courthouse, which is upsetting because the courthouse used to be like a block
Aye.
away. Now it's fucking.
Crack Frost is going to be easy to
down
catch
and
some.
around the corner
Yeah,
by Legion. Yeah.
I can't wait to see how they're going to react to this
It's a
character,
nice
Crack
interior.
Frost.
I kind of liked it.
It's been so
Yeah,
funny
it's
see
pretty inside, man.
see the people on the server react to like Craig Smith, Davy. I've not even really seen how they react to Davy Trout actually.
Yeah, it was way too far.
But Craig Smith, so funny, man.
But the new
Davy
one looks
Trout,
great.
so funny.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and you can hear
Stevie
stuff from,
License,
you know, in the bleachers
so funny.
better.
And then Crack Frost. They don't know what's hit them. This server will not know what's hit them.
Yeah, so this is the fun part, mostly just waiting.
This is the fun part.
Like I said, it's not as glamorous as people think. Like the court thing is fun, but depending
Like
on-
this server's full of like very serious
guess.
characters, and we've come from a server where we're all, I don't know. There's some characters that
Like, I know
we've
I
come
have
up
a
with
court
that are
case
very
on
out there
Wednesday at 8:30.
and humorous,
Which,
and I don't
uh,
think the
should be
US are
okay.
very used to it. And our sense of humor.
Now, well,
They're not used to our sense of humor.
if you had to have like,
It's much
could you
better than
represent
theirs.
yourself, Vinny.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like let's say you got like kidnapped earlier, and someone said they were gonna pound sand into your dick hole, and then they try to beat you to death with a baseball bat, so you stabbed them in the chest with a
Dysfunctional.
knife to protect yourself.
If it's self-defense, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You know, that's
That's
the
just-
cop should the cop shouldn't even charge you at that point because it's self-defense.
Yeah. That's yeah. Okay.
You know, however, I dealt with somebody where they did defend themselves, and then the cops charged them with whatever, and then the DA refused to get rid of those charges because they're like, well, we shouldn't. It's like rewarding him for whatever, and I'm like, you fucking rewarding him for living? Like, I don't understand what you think is a reward from this situation. So it really just depends. Like that whole thing should have gone to court to begin with, just so that like that's a.
I must
that's
have been in
shitty
this room
fucking
for
thing
about.
to do.
I've been
like,
in
if
the
somebody's
jail,
defending themselves.
this prison for like,
Yeah.
or the police
Luckily
station
that's,
for about an hour now, man.
Yeah. Luckily, I won't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in some cases too, if you take it too far, depending yourself.
Right,
on-
right. Like legally, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use enough reasonable force to
Yeah.
escape the situation.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
if
well,
you,
that's-
you
yeah,
know,
it's
if you
hypothetical,
turn his
yeah.
face into fucking ground beef, right? Beating him to death with a fucking bat in retaliation, then you've gone too far.
Nah, that's just he pulled a bat, tried to hit the person with a bat, then he tried to shoot him, so and then he got stabbed in the chest.
Sure.
Then
and
that person took his car to escape.
There you go. That's self-defense.
Vinny, have you ever been in trouble with the law?
Not in this city.
Oh, but in other cities you have.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I like to work in the gray areas.
Hmm.
I do everything legally, but like, I have
Did
no
you?
problems
Did you
telling
see someone wearing
people
a
you know.
snowman mask?
how to keep themselves safe.
Oh, is somebody already trying to do that?
But I would never personally do anything like bank robberies and shit. I have never
Interesting. I don't think I've seen
never,
anyone wear that before.
done any stuff like that. I have sold drugs.
Crack
here.
Frost is going to have such a
The
hard
trick
time on
is
this
to blend
server.
in, look like a local. Don't be out in the
Oh,
open. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to be a cop in another city, and that was the trick that Grim tried to do there
Yeah.
too.
Never look unique, because
That's
then
how
that
it's crime.
makes it super easy for them to figure you out.
Yep. And never have
Hand
your
out
car
like a
there.
sore thumb.
don't look unique,
Yeah,
so just
don't-
try
don't
blend
try
in.
Always blend in. Like, yeah, if you sell drugs on the pier, don't keep your car there. Keep your car in the parking lot.
Yep.
You know,
Do I blend in?
if you're gonna sell it, do you see any locals wearing that jacket in the middle of summer?
Hmm. I guess
They're all
not.
in shorts and a t-shirt.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna wherever you're gonna go, blend in.
It's
if
actually
you're
a
gonna
good
sell
tip.
in like the industrial area with all the Vagos, look like a Vago. You know,
I see.
Judge is flying in now. I hear.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Good.
Another thing is you
The
walk
judge
like
is
a local
flown in.
walks. You can do that.
Yeah, you have to blend in, and don't do it out in the middle of the street like people do on the pier. They do it like right in the middle of the pier, which I never understand. Like, I get it, there's a lot of foot traffic, but I mean, if you stand around in any spot, they'll spawn in around you.
So
Right.
where would you say is the best place to go, Vinny?
If you want to go on the pier, hang up by the washroom, lean up against the wall.
I don't
Look
know.
like
Who
a
do you mean
local,
would blend
lean
in?
up against the wall, do nothing.
I see.
Another
Yeah.
place. Yeah, up there by Polito, there's people up on those beaches, and that's nice and out of the way. You can be gone in an instant, disappear.
Polito Bay. Interesting.
Yeah,
Just look like a
Okay.
local. That's
dressed like
the
a
key.
local.
Oh, it's going to take me so long to get that $9,000 back.
Allegedly. I'm not saying it's foolproof, but there is. It makes it a
Here's a
little harder
quick.
for them.
Here's a question. How often do the police stations up north manned?
It depends. I know a couple of people who do prefer to work out up there.
Hmm.
But again, it's just, do you hear sirens? Do you,
Mhm,
you got to be in a
mhm,
position where you think, where would they hide to watch you?
mhm.
You know, they like being on top of buildings. They like doing that kind of shit.
The cops
Top
like
of
to be on the
hill, push
buildings.
Sure, they do. They want to
Yeah.
get this
Oh, yeah.
from a rooftop.
Yeah, they go on top of buildings. They go on top of hills in a bush. Yeah.
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
I just got it sounds so
I had one
extreme.
guy who was selling drugs in like on Grove Street, and he got
Uh-huh,
caught by the fucking the helicopter overhead. He didn't even fucking give a shit.
Oh,
And I'm like, they just got you in a handoff, literally above your head, and what are you doing?
so did the cop cars come in and get him after that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he'll radio that in, and they'll be right on him.
And I mean, I'm like, dude, I can't. What do you expect me to do with this? You know, if they got the handoff, then I'll tell you that they've got it, and then you're fucked. But so I mean, that's an issue.
So if you had to guess, if you were a betting man, what would you bet my sentence is going to be? What am I going to get out of this?
If we can convince him to drop the intent to sell because there is no handoff, then you're just looking at the community service and the assault charge, which is $17.50 fine, just community service.
$17.50 fine.
Yeah.
Do I get any of the money that they took off me back?
You could ask the judge that.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty confident we can argue that.
I mean, they normally have
that might be 90 because I don't know the judge.
they normally have a rule where, you know, if you're caught with that kind of stuff, then they just assume it's from selling drugs and they just take it. You know what I mean?
It's literally the only way I can pay it back is if I get some of the money back.
But then they also find, you know, the money you took from the bank, they'll just take it.
If the charge doesn't go through, then they're admitting he didn't do it, or there was at least reasonable doubt he didn't do it, and they would know.
Right, and I think I agree with that. But like I said,
can I counter charge for like distress?
Like little tweaks here and there.
Yeah, and that's going to be at the judge's discretion there right now.
Sure. Yeah, and like I said, you can plead your case to that. Tell them, you know.
Yeah, as long as you can get the
story you want to
distribution drop, you know.
Yeah, if you can get the intent to sell the drop, then the rest you can give them the story about. Like that's really what I'm trying to fight here, because there is no handoff.
Yeah, and that's the key to the rest of it too. Is you got to get that intent to sell the drop.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I kind of need the money back so I can even pay the fine. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I mean, that's what Amazon jobs are for. One delivery, you pay back the fine.
Yeah, but I want more back.
I know. Like I said, that'll be up to the judge.
You go wrestle some pigs up there up north.
Fuck, I did that one time for fun. It was a while
What's the quickest way to make money?
Amazon delivery, bulk deliveries.
That's a good way, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Amazon
If you don't
says
accept
Vinny.
the job less than like 14 packages or whatever, you'll make like $2 or $3 grand easy.
Okay.
And if you get a box truck that holds like 750 pounds in the back, you can make about $25K a truck for those pigs. It takes a little longer though.
Yeah.
Can't think of the name of the truck off the top of my head though.
The Boxer or something like that.
Uh,
I don't fucking know.
Hey Wolfgang, what's the name of your truck?
Wolfgang. That's the taxi boy.
The one we use.
That's the taxi guy that showed us how to do the taxis.
It's called a Benson.
I don't think I know which one that is.
Wolfgang, does he not work for the taxis?
Wolfgang? Nah, he works on an exotic.
Oh. Who works on the taxi again?
I have no idea.
I thought it was Wolfgang. There's a guy called LeBong James.
Wolfgang works at Auto Exotic.
Wolfgang, yeah, he works at Auto Exotic and Ammunition.
Okay.
Now?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I see him.
There was a guy that showed me and
I cannot go to your house right now. I'm busy at the moment.
fuck, John, how to do the taxis. I thought he was Wolfgang. It was a German guy. Javier. Maybe. I can't remember now. But he was German. It was a German guy.
If you need something from PDM, though, my buddy Zane works at PDM. He can hook you up.
Oh, I know Zane. Zane's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I've known Zane for a long time.
What can I be discussing?
Fucking hell. How long have I been in this police station for? Have you?
So at this point, we're just waiting for the judge to come.
Have you?
Yep.
Fuck. Awkward silence.
Like I said, this job usually just involves a shit ton of waiting.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, it puts you off ever wanting to get done by the police, doesn't it? If this is what you go through.
It really just depends on the cop. Like a lot of cops, like what she normally does is she gets a little overzealous sometimes and she'll put the wrong charge and I will fight it because I mean, my thing is if you're going to go to jail for the right things. I don't want them to like throw charges on somebody that don't apply or whatever. Like when I first got into the city and started being a lawyer, they were tacking on conspiracy to every goddamn charge, and it just there would be so much fucking shit where he stole something, but then he got on the bike and it's conspiracy. I'm like, it's a one person conspiracy. That's impossible. Like, how do you have? That's not even a thing. And then we would have lots of fights over it, and I've never seen a conspiracy charge since. Which is
So
kind of funny.
if this goes to court, you're going, all four of you going to represent me?
Technically, I'm the one representing, and they're all listening.
I see. Okay.
They're all shadowing. Yeah.
We're here for moral support.
Moral support. Okay.
I've just got big mouth and keep chipping in.
Damien's just here for work experience.
That's
That's
it.
what they all are. That's what they all are here for. It's good times.
Yeah.
In the city I originally lived in before I moved here, where I used to work as a sheriff's deputy, we were just the judge, the jury, and the executioner there.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's honestly why I became a lawyer, just because that there's no recourse for that kind of stuff. Like a judge, the cop is always right, and cops are never always right.
Oh, come on.
And
Just
I
how
don't
I've
want,
been
like I said, I
getting.
don't want
Where's the
people who
lawyer?
don't deserve to be in jail for that long.
So where's
to
the
go
judge?
forever? Oh, gotta move. All right.
I was right when I was a cop.
That's what I'm saying, right? But where
I tried to be, probably not.
and that's the thing. You need to try to be, absolutely. But like my job is to poke those holes and find the weakness and be like, no, this doesn't apply.
What, for this case?
Where's the judge? Oh, is that the judge right here?
It's possible.
sure.
I didn't quite hear it, but it's very possible. Yeah, that's definitely the judge, I think.
It went into the wrong pocket.
No, you're fine. You're pulling out the sidearm like I've done something incorrect. I promise you I am above and with the law at all times. I don't even think I have a handgun. That would have been a bit excessive, I might think. Miss Price, they should definitely let you know if they're going to be calling for a bench trial. Well, if there is one available, absolutely. And I mean, if you have a legal...
You know, the only reason why I got caught there was because I got stuck in that spot and I clicked to see if I could flinch my way out of being stuck. Blender, these are my lawyers defending me on my case of being a meth dealer.
Yeah, they're gonna go over the thing. When he comes in, I'll just do it again.
We're waiting for the judge to get in. And this guy, Vinny, in the corner. 4 lawyers trying to fight my corner. We're trying to go down the route of it was not... 3 of them are shadowing. It's mainly just Vinny. And the other 3 said they're just here for moral support.
They really need a bathroom close by.
I've been in this prison, this police station for at least an hour now. Over an hour. Just standing here basically. And then I've not even done any jail time. And they're talking about
bathroom
potentially
used on
up
the
to
second floor
50
by the armory.
months. And a fine. 6 grand fine or something. Worst
Still a
case
hell of a
scenario.
run, though.
Yeah.
55 months. It's been 45 minutes since the stream reset. And every minute of that, I've been in here. And even
I think it's
before
okay to
that,
smoke in
I've
here.
been in here.
I don't see why not.
There's an ashtray on the table full of cigarette out, so I imagine so.
Yeah. Looks like people have been smoking in here.
Good hell, I got an ashtray over there.
Did you notate that in your report, and did you then take his radio from?
It's Damien. When the police arrested me and took me to the station, I requested Damien to be my lawyer, but he wasn't in at the time. So they sent me this Vinny guy, who's standing in the corner. And he came with these other 2 guys. And then while they were talking to me, Damien just turned up. They said, "Oh, Damien's here. He'll join in with you." I've got no idea, HGP. I just sold a wee bit of meth,
All right, I gotta be in my head for half a second because I get the bladder of a
and
6-year-old.
I'm getting like
No worries.
almost a year. Sorry, not almost a year, almost an hour. If it's calculated the same
Alright, I firm coming.
in jail, potentially. I've got a question. What's the longest you've ever seen someone get sentenced for?
The longest I've ever seen someone.
Yeah. What's the
I mean,
longest
I
anyone's ever been
personally
locked up?
I personally sentenced someone to 150 months before.
150 months. Why did you do that?
Killed 3 officers, sir. Robbed a bank.
He killed 3
Kidnapped a
officers and
4th.
robbed a bank, and he got 150 months in jail.
And kidnapped a 4th officer, plus all the stuff he had on him.
Wow. 150 months.
So it's like if people do crimes, they do time.
That wasn't in this city. That was where I used to live. It's before I moved here.
Wait, 150? What does that work out as? What would that work out as?
And I mean, I don't regret sentencing him to that. He earned it.
So like... That's like, what, 13 years? Sorry, No, but like in terms of like, what would that be in years? Like 13 years or something?
And you gonna do this, or you gonna be out there gabbing them?
Or something like that. Two and a half hours in jail, man. Holy shit. Imagine you started a stream and you did something and then you get locked in jail. You've got to stream your whole time in jail. How boring would that be? Oh. It'd be 12 and a half years in
Sweet
jail.
fucking relief. My God.
12 and a half years in jail. I mean, that's kind of realistic, isn't it?
Tweet
For
at me.
murdering, what, 2 cops or something? And robbing a bank. That's probably what you'd get, isn't it? Probably worse than that, actually.
They're talking about how many lawyers you got shadowing you right now.
Yeah, they can complain.
Maybe
all they like
HGP.
about
I
it.
don't know.
Shit.
I might find out. I guess I'll probably find
It's a
out at
learning
some point.
Have you
experience,
seen,
right?
Yeah.
Vinny?
Hmm.
Have you seen in the processing evidence that they've got him confessing
To what?
to selling?
Excuse me?
You were on your radio telling someone that you caught selling.
No, I said it was possession, personal consumption.
No, I'm watching it. You said I get caught in the pier selling.
Damien, I'm going to let you help me
This
get
is
out
why
of
I
this.
fucking told you never to speak in the cells.
Yeah, why would you do that? That's the worst thing you could do.
Well, this is why I'm paying you all the big bucks.
You haven't paid us a penny.
Not yet. Once you get me out of this, I'll pay you.
You don't have any money.
Yeah, but once you help me get my money back, then I'll pay you with that money.
JJ, how much meth have you done?
None. Personal consumption.
Why sometimes silence is golden, you know?
He's shaking his head. He's shaking his head. Oh, God.
It's about the 340 mark in the processing.
That's sneaky of them, man. That's so sneaky of them. I didn't think they had video evidence. I didn't think they could submit video evidence.
Why are you talking so much?
He does say I get caught selling stuff and not meth, so he could have been
No,
selling
no,
CBD
that's, no,
Stuff.
That's what they. No, hold on. The argument for that is they picked him up for that.
That's true.
So he's relaying that story to somebody.
Yeah, I'm relaying what they're accusing me of.
That's not an admission of guilt.
Exactly. Exactly, Vinny.
Yeah. I just wanted to double check it in case they come in here and rip us apart.
No, it's fine. That's what they're gonna. Like the fact that that's being used is again not a thing that normally happens.
You gotta be so careful what you say, I guess. I don't know that.
They're talking a lot out there. They think, oh, damn.
They're probably they're trying to present their case, and again, they're doing things a lot differently than they normally do.
Should we not be present if they're presenting the case? If it's
No. He'll come back and I'll present my case. It's fine.
This is taking so long.
I'll reach out to you if I have need. I appreciate your time. I don't need you to, son. I have keys.
First tips.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
He probably doesn't have keys.
He doesn't have keys. I don't have keys either.
I lied to you. Evidently, my keys don't work for the interrogation room. Just every other door in this building except for that one.
Somebody peeked in and ran through the double doors over there.
what do you think I'm going to get? What do you think I'm going to get charged with or found guilty of? Do you think I'm going to get off the hook? Do you think I'm going to get a reduced sentence? Do you think I'm going to get locked up for fucking an hour?
Yeah, that won't last.
Thank God.
At least I'm getting the dole money. I got
appreciate
paid
you,
$10 there. Here we go. Is this the judge? 35 months.
Mr.
30 months.
Morningstar, how are you, sir?
Vinny, it's always good to see you, sir. Look at why there's so many people.
Right.
Oh, these are my defense lawyers.
It's with the light. There's so many shadows. You know what I mean?
I don't. Is this your team of people that are here learning about the law, Vinny?
These are my underlings who are learning the ins and outs of the way I do things. So
Okay.
minions? Can I call them my minions? Is that
No, I think that's untowards, Vinny. Can you let me know which one of these gentlemen is the actual suspect in question?
the gentleman here in the jacket here.
This one
what's
right
your
here.
name?
This one right here.
No, don't just
JJ,
listen.
Back up.
Focus.
It's myself. Yeah, it's myself.
What's your name, son?
It's JayJay.
JayJay.
Don't say GG.
All right, Mr. JayJay.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Chief Man in the back, was I the only one you guys caught?
All right, Vinny. I'm going to assume we're talking about arrest report ID 11567.
Yeah,
That is correct, sir. First, I'd like to know who Declan McCarthy is, and why.
He sounds like Robert De Niro, that guy. Vinny sounds like Robert De Niro.
Well, let me review the report, sir.
Sure, sure.
I think Declan McCarthy is a police officer, is he not?
Not. So I personally don't know, but he's not involved in.
Oh, I think obviously there's a problem there. Let's ignore that for the time being.
I'll do what I can. All right.
He sounds like Robert De Niro, doesn't
And
he?
if people make mistakes, I'm not going to ham him too hard on it.
This guy with the black jacket's Vinny.
All right, let me have a read through here real quickly. It looks like going to be the charges of.
He's my main lawyer. He is the lawyer. My defense lawyer.
Possession of a controlled substance with
It does look intense, though, dog.
2705.
It is intense.
And 2100A, assault. Okay. Let me have a review of this report. Responded to a call of suspicious persons selling drugs in the
I don't know who this
nearby
guy
area
is.
of Vespucci Beach. When doing so, call for individual in case the reports were true.
What's his role? Is he the judge?
403 stated nearby area. Welts 227 gathered evidence on foot where he witnessed Mr. Jameson on the beach. After waiting further, Jameson
I wasn't on the
was
beach.
witnessed. I think he's considered everything on that side, from all the way up from the beach all the way up to the top, which would be like from the gym area to the fishing pier further north.
Goodness.
After waiting further, Mr. Jameson was
You're
witnessed
shaking your
handing
head.
something off to a pedestrian walking by, and furthermore was witnessed assaulting another pedestrian as well. When confronted, JayJay proceeded to drop meth onto the ground and prompted. He was simply on a walk. After further investigation, was caught holding a large amount of cash, which was confiscated as it should be in the distribution of narcotics. Just going to review some footage here, review some evidence.
Sure.
Looks like there's a handoff. There's some dropped methamphetamines. There was a confession video taped on body camera from Mr. Jameson in the cells on his radio. And some assault items were confiscated with 23 1-gram bags of methamphetamines, $10,000, and one baseball bat. Before I get any further into this, Mr. Jameson, you are currently being held up. Looks like 2705C, possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, and 2100A, assault. How do you plead to these charges?
Oh, fuck. Innocent.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
All right, Vinny, hit me with it. Tell me why this is. Why am I here at a bench trial when there's enough evidence? It seems.
Absolutely.
I'm here to learn.
Seems like there would be. Absolutely. The issue that I have mostly with is the possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute.
Is this where we're doing
If you
are we
look
doing the
at
case in
the
here?
evidence regarding the handoff, there was no handoff at all. He made a motion with his hand, but whichever pedestrian they assumed that he sold meth to, just walked right through him. Didn't even stop. There was no handoff. Mr. Jameson did absolutely have meth on this person. He did drop the meth once he realized the police were coming. But there is no intent to distribute there. The assault, as is evident there. I mean, while he claims he's innocent of that, I would beg to differ based on the little animated clip that they're now presenting as evidence. As for the confession, there is nothing saying that he was selling meth per se. He was relaying a story to somebody on radio. Surprisingly enough, they did not confiscate that radio, which he was relaying that this is what.
Why would they confiscate something he's using to incriminate himself in the commission of a crime, Vinny?
Incriminate the commission. The crime was already committed, sir.
But if he's going to incriminate himself on a radio with that crime, it's important to leave that information.
How would they know he would do that?
Yes, Vinny.
I want to review just one moment while I review this.
Sure.
I'd love to see the video myself, to be honest.
All right, Vinny, let's talk for a minute. about the evidence to which he's throwing methamphetamines on the ground.
Sure. I mean, he definitely, definitely had meth on him. You know what I mean?
Well, he definitely threw the meth on the floor.
He definitely threw the meth on the floor. Absolutely.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But my argument is there is no intent to distribute. There was no handle.
With that much meth on you, why would you be carrying it without the intent to distribute being just a part and parcel of the charge, Vinny?
I feel like speaking, but
I don't want to start throwing labels around. But Mr. Jameson, when I first got here, just totally admitted to being a meth head and has a bit of a
Yes.
fucking problem.
Do you know how much methamphetamines 25 grams of meth is?
I certainly don't because I don't do meth.
Being someone who's seen probably 100 court trials for drugs, I've seen enough evidentiary bags of meth to know that 25 grams of meth is a significant amount.
it was
of
23.
methamphetamine. But, Mr. Jameson, I'm speaking to your lawyer. I'm going to need you to probably shut up unless I ask you a question. I appreciate the time and effort, but you're going to have to convince me, son, that that's a normal amount of methamphetamines to be carrying on your person for that specifically to be dropped. I mean,
Am I allowed to speak?
Not right now. We can ignore the assault charge for a moment. Let's just focus on that drug charge because I think that's the important one to be addressing.
I'm doing a quick look here. I can actually show you what 23 grams of drugs look like.
I already know, Vinny.
I mean, you know, that seems like a reasonable amount for one person who's got a problem.
If you did 23 grams of meth at one, you would
I'm not
die.
saying no. At one point,
I'm not saying I'm going to do it all in one go.
JayJay.
Mr. Jameson, one more time, I'll hold you in contempt of this bench trial.
You don't need to speak. Yeah, no, 23 grams at one point is absurd, and you know, whatever physical reactions you have to 23 grams of meth, you deserve that at that point for sure. But I wouldn't think it's completely unreasonable to hold that for personal consumption.
Your Honor, would you mind if I spoke for a moment?
You know what? Certainly. What's your name, son?
I'm Damien Starr. I'm currently shadowing Vinny.
Oh,
become
Mr.
a
Starr.
counselor.
Well, let me tell
Exactly,
you a
Bolt,
couple of
bang it.
things. One, it is probably untowards of you to be strapped up as you are in the commission of your duties as a lawyer. I hope never to see you acting as one holding a gun so blatantly. Hopefully that
It looks like one of those
sinks in.
guns you get at the
I
arcade.
would have a hard time taking you seriously, except maybe if you were trying to rob me. But please, Mr. Starr, please continue. I'm more than happy to address your question.
As a taser, I don't actually carry a firearm. But
Interesting looking taser.
yeah, I'll have a look at that for you. Apologies.
I appreciate it.
Your Honor, the penal code itself does define being in possession with intent to distribute as being 30 plus of meth.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say.
It does absolutely. That doesn't mean you can't have the intent to distribute with less.
What?
He was definitely on the boardwalk handing out drugs. I don't know if that gentleman, it was a quick handoff in that original piece of evidence, or maybe he just slipped it into his pocket. I can't speak to that as I have to review the evidence a little bit further, but just because the penal code says 30 plus of meth doesn't mean you can't distribute less meth.
Thank you for the clarification.
Right. If he
What's
had
that
been
mean?
picked up off the street, for example, and he had not been possibly in the, in the process of selling methamphetamines as we are alleged here today, and he missed.
Didn't mean that.
Who did what? I got a thing going on. I see nothing.
I don't think this bench trial needs to continue if I'm going to be assaulted in this trial, Vinny. I'm going to find him guilty of assault and for the other charges.
Oh no! I didn't mean
All
that.
right. I mean, I don't know what else to add.
It was a flinch.
You just punched a circuit court judge in the face in your bench trial, into which you were trying to convince me that you were not a criminal. You're lucky I don't add
Let's
the
just
charge
rewind.
of assaulting a government official.
Let's just rewind a few seconds.
I don't know that that's entirely possible under the scope of this conversation. Vinny, join me outside, please.
Sure.
Did you want to come up?
Fuck.
I appreciate you. Should we go to?
You know what it was?
This is not for our ears.
I flinched.
Fuck's sake, JJ.
Well, that's the end of that.
Fucking hell.
That was not
Guys,
good.
I
That was
flinched.
bad. I was gonna ask if maybe if it could be argued that he had just bought said meth and that's why he had the amount. But
I got a question. I lost my glasses. How do I get my glasses back?
/G1.
That's your
Thank you,
fault.
appreciate it.
I tabbed out to sort something on the chat. And then I tabbed back into the game and I clicked
think
to
we
refocus the game and it fucking punched the guy when I clicked.
Officials of the law.
that might be
Visual
the worst.
system.
It's your fault, Thong
the
man.
worst time flinch in the history of flinches, though, sir.
That was a spectacular flinch, to be fair, JJ.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't mean it.
But you did it,
Well,
but didn't
you
you?
did. You might not have meant it, but it happened. Worst possible time of all times.
Is that another charge? Is that me getting another charge?
No, he said he could, but he wasn't going to. He said he could charge you with, assaulting a government official, but he wasn't.
I love how there's a moment of silence. I punched the guy and there was like 3 seconds of just silence. Nobody knew what to say.
I would imagine.
We juggle back and clip it if it's not been clipped.
I think that might have been the worst that could have gone.
No, I think the worst part of it is everybody charged.
Talk about a flinch, man. Talk about flinching at the wrong time.
I mean, the worst part could have been if we would have charged him with assaulting a government official.
Do you think we were getting somewhere there?
No.
Well, so even regardless of that flinch, I wasn't getting anywhere.
We could have talked him down to 50% of the sentence.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to accept that now.
Maybe if we kept.
Let's just see if we can ease him back over. Let's see if we can,
JJ,
talk
he's
him
made
back.
the decision. He's found you
It's
guilty.
not gonna happen.
Are you just giving
It's
up
not
on me?
gonna happen.
You just giving up on
He's
me?
giving up on you, JJ. Are you off your tits? Like,
You just giving
seriously?
up? You're my lawyers. You're giving up on me.
No,
not giving up
we're
on you.
not
We're
officially
lawyers.
lawyers, but we're telling you right now that the way the judge feels about this, he's not going to budge. Period. You're lucky he's not adding assault to a government official charge onto you for assaulting. Even though it was a flinch and an accident, he could still add that, but he's not going to.
JJ, do you know that lawyers aren't capable of witchcraft?
I mean, we can't turn back time and change
Like,
anything.
you
but
genuinely seem to think that we work magic.
this is not Hogwarts.
Tonight's fucking not.
Listen, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, right? We've still got time.
JJ, it's over.
It's done. It's over. It's done.
Fucking hell.
He's having a nice conversation.
Well,
with
just
Benny,
to say,
and Benny's gonna come in here and let you know
JFC. What's
going on, and
JFC?
then
Just,
the 4 of us are gonna leave, and you're gonna do your.
I'm fucked, am I? Well,
I can't believe I got into trouble.
And let's just hope he didn't change his mind and not add that extra charge on you.
Crash it is fucked. I fucked it. Listen, I've not been. They've not crashed the hammer down yet.
He said, I find you guilty.
Yeah, he said he found you guilty on both charges.
That seems like pretty final.
Yeah.
If he had a hammer, sir, he would have put it down.
On your head.
Probably.
Yep. He didn't seem too pleased at all when he walked out of this room. He told Benny
I think he was a bit shocked, wasn't he?
I mean, you did crack him across the jaw.
There was an awkward silence for a few seconds.
Well, I mean,
I think I shocked him.
You just clocked him in the jaw as he's trying to negotiate, and
Dan, you kept interrupting him.
yeah.
No, I didn't interrupt him.
Yes.
When?
3 times, JJ.
You need to let your lawyer talk and just button it. Man.
What did I say that interrupted him?
You went, oh no, it's not. No, I didn't. No.
Yeah.
JJ, you're too used to how cushy things were in the last city.
about winging a prayer on these people. Miss Price, I have found him guilty.
He did not mess
Oh
around
fuck!
in
I
the
just heard him
city.
say you found me
Of the
guilty.
assault charge. You can go ahead and process him at your leisure.
Oh, there you go. Setting it all up for you.
Thank you, Vinny.
Okay, so we can probably leave.
There's still time, guys.
Fuck off.
We knock or do we wait?
Yeah, we should really wait.
I cannot believe I punched that judge right in the face, man. I hope it's not 2 hours.
Yeah, well, yeah. So unfortunately, there's that's the way it is.
Vinny, tell me the good news, buddy. What have we got?
The good news is the rest of us are walking out of here. Bad news is you are not. He's found you guilty on both charges.
So, did we get a reduced sentence or what? Give me some good news, Vinny.
That'll be up to the officer if he wants to do the negotiating of time and fine, but that's entirely up to him.
Right, if
Right.
if I get you to back away from the suspect, then so I can catch him and take him back to his cell.
The suspect?
So if you don't mind turning around, please.
Can I resist arrest?
There we go.
I resisted it.
You resisting?
Did you try and hit the thing? Not resisting. Relax.
Go, arrest me.
Okay.
I keep resisting it. Bastard.
Right. I gave you the opportunity to walk out of here, but now you're going to get dragged out of here. Sorry you had to see this, guys.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm going out kicking and screaming.
Damien.
God damn
Oh,
it.
don't. I'll talk to you about it after.
Damien. Oh, I can't see anyone.
Alrighty, sir.
Go ahead.
Today you are looking at 4 different charges. The
Can you
first one
see
being
anyone?
robbery in the 2nd degree.
Back
The
to cell
second
one.
The second one being
Oh, my bad. Let me
kidnapping.
Everything's invisible.
Third one being resisting arrest.
Exactly, Crash.
Final charge.
I'm already going down, man. Might as well resist a wee bit.
Firearm in the class 1.
Right. How long am I looking at?
I've already
Well,
been
sir,
found
for
guilty.
that,
Might as well resist. Have a bit of fun.
I got a lovely little insight on that swift jab you gave him.
I can't see any of yous, by the way.
You can't see any of us.
Oh, now I can.
Right.
Now I
there we
can.
go, yeah.
Now you can say, give him his
Tell me about the jab.
Alrighty.
It was
So
unexpected.
Your, sentence
Yeah.
today is,
And
8 minutes to
your reaction
8
behind
months
it.
With a $12,500.
What about
It's
it?
just a brief silence in between it all. But anyway, the charges you're being faced with today, you've probably heard before, but you know it's my job to read them back to you anyway. It is Mr. J. Jameson.
See, first we need to find
Is
out.
that
if you wanna do
correct?
more
Am I saying
time,
that
that's
right?
fine.
Yeah,
If you wanna
JayJay
do-
Jameson.
So tell me
JayJay
what you wanna do.
Jameson.
You want to do more time, less fine. More fine, less. Vice versa.
Right. So you've got the possession of controlled substances with
So
intent
it's
to
gonna be
distribute,
25 to 25, okay?
that being the meth, 23
Right.
counts
You get
of
20
1 gram
more
meth,
fine, you're gonna get 25
and the
less fine.
1 count of assault.
Vice versa.
Yeah, you'll be
Right.
charged guilty on these. You'll be facing 30 months in prison with the fine of $6,500.
Two options there.
There's the option of more time, less fine,
So you know where the
or less fine, more time.
is, right?
Would you like to throw it
Yeah,
into
let
the
me-
calculators?
it's gonna take me a second to pull it up.
30 months.
So You're just
Yes.
gonna pull that up, enter his time, and tell him the minimized time one.
How long do I have to pay the fine
I think
back?
it's that time, right?
It's 7 days.
7 days to pay the fine
Sorry, my
back.
brain's
Fine
fried today.
back.
You wanted less time,
Yes.
right?
What's the least amount of time you can give me?
The least amount of time will up the amount of fine.
Arresting
Just going to warn
That's
you on
fine.
set. That's fine. Okay. Okay.
But
Right, Kelly.
so it's gonna be his choice.
That calculator.
You want me to do it?
Is that literally...
There's issues with it.
Oh my
Fine.
god.
Sort it out. I need to sort it.
30 hours. Sorry, I thought 30 hours. Wait,
6,530 months.
What's 30
and get
minutes?
A fine of $8,125 and go for 22 months.
Right now he's learning how to
So
calculate.
yeah, that reduces it by 8 months. And
I
what was the
see it
charge again?
in the
So
email.
22 months.
$8,125.
Kinda confused.
8,125.
8,000. Okay,
And then
let's call it
you
8
can make
grand,
a
right?
copy of it, or you can just double click
No,
right there. And
we'll call that
No,
8,125.
second box.
Alright, 8,125, and I'll do how much time?
Oh, okay.
22 months.
Yep. Give me
Oh,
one
let's do it, man.
Yep, no worries.
Send me away.
All right.
I'd say that comes with a guilty plea, but it doesn't really matter because you were found guilty.
Shouldn't it? Can I just say something? Yeah.
All right. The invoice has been sent to you. 7 days to pay.
You know, what about the time
Further action will be followed if you do not do so.
Okay, what kind of action?
25% taken off on that.
So real quick, let me
Probably more visits from us.
regardless of how
Alright,
much
okay.
If you know, like,
served you get.
How do I pay it? Do I just come on to the police station and pay it?
no, you are
It doesn't
right.
matter how many
You got your phone on you, haven't you?
Right, yeah.
Before I send you off. Right. If you pop that phone up, you see the little bill app you got down there.
Alright,
at the
have I
bottom?
got a bill to pay?
You load that up, and you'll see it right now.
5%. You know what I'm saying? If he even gives you time served,
Oh, I see. Okay, got you.
Right,
you.
Okay.
because it's completely his discretion.
I've got an unpaid. Okay, let's forget it.
Sorry about that. Oh, jeez.
Hey,
Oh,
so you can start doing it, but for me, I get locked up.
Over there, man. Was that a whistle
Oh
spazzer?
God.
Knock
Alrighty.
your fucking beanie straight off.
Sir, I appreciate
So
that.
your original fine from
Sorry, I just need to
$12,500
stretch those
and your original
tweaks
time
out.
is 80
Sorry about
months.
that.
Alright, well,
You
Right.
asked
Good
for
day,
the
Mr.
minimized
Jameson.
fine or the minimized time? I'm sorry.
It's time. You want less fine.
Minimize time.
You're gonna come break my legs
Difference
next
is, I
time.
did it to a
Fine is
colleague.
going
You
to
did
be
it to a judge.
$15,000, 625,
Yeah.
and your time is going to be 75 months.
I can't believe I punched the judge, man.
5 months and
That's all Thongman's fault. I tabbed out for his message and tabbed back in and punched
Enjoy
the
your time,
judge.
JayJay.
25% off 8.
What was that, sorry?
Come on, man.
Enjoy your time.
Oh, that's me away.
Okay.
I'm innocent.
You want
What do I do now? What was that? Was there things I could do? Fucking hell.
What's good, man?
Hey man, what's up?
Welcome to my cell block, man.
What was that?
Give me your money, man.
I got no money, I'm in jail.
Oh, no, look in your pockets, man. Give me your fucking money, man. You got lunch money?
I got no lunch money, man. I'm skinned. I'm just been sent here.
Bruh, fucking give me lunch money right now, man.
I've got nothing on me, man. What's your name?
Give me your fucking lunch money before I kick your ass, man.
Here, listen. I got no money. Search me.
I'll believe you. I'll believe you.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Tyrone, man.
Hmm?
I'm Tyrone, man.
Tyrone.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, cool. Nice to meet you, Tyrone. I'm JayJay.
JayJay?
Yes, that's me. What you in jail for, Tyrone? What have you done?
I killed 5 children, took 14 people hostage, made them play a game, shot 20 cops, killed them all. Yeah.
Oh man, how long are you in here for?
I'll be out like 10 months. I'll be out again.
10 minutes. Ah, cool. You gotta be on the straight and narrow when you get out.
Mm-hmm.
Good, Tyrone.
Well, go give me some money, man.
I got no money, Tyrone.
Go fix some stuff outside, man, and give me some money, man.
Where'd I do that? I've never been in jail before.
Working, I'll show you the ins and outs in prison, man.
Mash, I just punched fuck out of him.
Go inside, go to a lamppost, fix it, bring me back money, man.
Go outside and fix a lamppost and make some money. That's so funny. Can I get out? Where'd I go? Papa Bear. Thanks for the follow, Papa Bear. Oh. Ah. Oh. This makes money. That's so funny, I'm just bumping into a guy called Tyrone. Oh, this takes ages to fix. He's gonna want money off of me if I do it. I want to ask Tyrone for his lunch money this time. So funny, man. Oh, God. So how much money did I get for repairing that? 29 fucking quid. Is there any sharp objects? Ooh. What's this? Fix. Oh, that was so funny, man. I don't know if there's any knives. It'd be interesting if there was. 29 bucks. I would, Thong man, I would if I had a knife, man.
We're paid $850 a day to house, feed, and clothe you.
Same in for chinning the judge, yeah. That might give him a bit of fear. 33 bucks. Let's go in and see what Tyrone's up to. Who the fuck's that? What did I do in here? Oh, it's a mate that can be treated. It's a hospital. This is a nice prison. It's got an office and everything. Any sharps about? It went a bit pear-shaped. It went a wee bit pear-shaped. I was getting somewhere until I kind of messed it up. I messed everything up. I was on the cusp of like getting a reduced sentence and then I fucked it right up, man. Send you into it.
Remember, we control your parole. So behave.
Tyrone's gone. Can I punch these? Kinda. Oh, use the showers. Give me your lunch money, he says. Oh, E/E boxing. Let's have a look. Oops. Boxing. Well, there we go. Kinda. It does it once. Right, I might as well just make some money while I'm while I'm locked up. There's the hospital. Oh, cool. Hmm. I wonder what happens if you beat up another prisoner. No, I've got no food on me. I think my food's been confiscated. I hope I get it back. Hope I get all my stuff back. Should try escape. There's the canteen. Oh god, where's the canteen? I've got no idea where that is. This is the main aye, that's... Is it? Oh, who's this? Who's that? Someone's just arrived at the jail. Oh, where Tyrone was threatening me. I can't even remember where I was, man. What doors can I go in, what doors can I not go in? I can't remember what door it was. Where it was. I'm looking for one of the lights to repair. Then I'm assuming it'll be a door near that. Oh, why did I leave? Should have just stayed in there. How do you think it went? I fucked it up, didn't I? I went bad. It was funny. I don't think it could have gone funnier than that. But I went the worst it could have gone. Really, didn't it? Wait, I think it's it's that door down there. I couldn't have made it any funnier than that. But it also resulted in me probably getting the worst punishment possible. Although they did say 50 months. And I never got 50 months, so...
You can hold your special friend's hand, but that's it.
Aye, so it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I'd love to know what I was gonna get if I didn't punch the judge. How do you find the whole process? It was, man, it takes ages. It takes ages, man. Do not, what door is it? Avoid getting arrested and doing anything that will get you to jail. It's a pain in the arse. It was very good RP. It was very good RP. It's just very, very time consuming. When things are happening, it's fun and it's entertaining, but like, see the sitting and waiting, that is boring as fuck. But like, when you're actually talking and like RPing it out, it's fun. I agree. The judge just took fucking ages to arrive. At least I have the chat. I do have the chat to engage with. That's the boat's cleared out. Good, good, good. Thank you, Mark. I noticed you banning some people. Ooh. Do you think... Oh, aye, you're right, actually, because they did say the judge is getting the plane in. The judge got the plane in to get punched in the face. Third I am. Good idea. Ooh. Deliver? What does deliver mean? Get a task. Bring me the trash from the barrels in the yard.
No shitting in the yard. Hold it for the bucket in your cell.
Where's the trash? That's repairing stuff. Here's someone. Trade? Trade money for a cigarette. Oh, switchblade. Give me one of them. Oh. Trade money for a cigarette. I could have got Tyrone if I knew about this. Who'd I get? Come back when you have some cigarettes. I need to get cigarettes. So he wants cigarettes for everything. Don't know how I get cigarettes though. 85 cigarettes. Is that him? I meant to be getting trash. I want to go back indoors. Whereabouts is the indoors? I want to see if anyone else is getting jail.
We need a cavity search on number 2582.
The prison is good. The prison is good, I'll give it that. Lots of stuff to do. Lots of things to check out. It'd be good if it was a bit more obvious how you get back in the prison though. And how do I know how much time I've got left? How can I check that? Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny, wasn't it? typical JayJay behaviour. Seeing my backstory, I said that JayJay tries his best but is inevitably clumsy. And that just summed it right up there. Looking at the map. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure which room. Do I go in this? In there? Is it the main central building, I guess? Let's try that. Is it in here, maybe? Oh, I'll go back and like, I need to go back. I don't know if I can clip it or I'll highlight it, see if it's a highlight or something, but... Oh, is that rioting? Nice one. I'm guessing that's what happened. I don't know how to get back in the jail. Oh, is it this door? It's this big door, isn't it? This one here. Oh, it's not. Fuck. I literally don't know how to get back in. It's a big door like that. Let's try this one. No. Tyrone starving. I think Tyrone got out because I went back in earlier and he was gone. I think he'd been released. That's so funny, man, just bumping into that guy in prison called Tyrone. I want in! Whereabouts do I get in? I'm stuck outside. I've locked myself out of prison. I actually don't know how to get back in. I've got my jacket on though, I'm alright. I think I went like this, I did something like this last time when I went like over here. Oh, my sentence has been served. Happy days, get me out. Oh, careful. Oh, do I need to find my way out now? Oh, fucking hell. Do I genuinely need to find my way back in the jail now? I bet you I'm going to end up dying. Fisherman, it's gone really bad. I punched the judge in the face by mistake. I got caught on the street selling meth. And got took into the police station. I had my team of lawyers defending me. And then the judge came and I punched the judge in the face purely by mistake. And there was like a 3-second silence because I don't think anyone knew what to say. Oh, is this it? Oh, I fucking found it. And I think I was getting somewhere with a reduced sentence, and then I punched the judge in the face, and they just said, "You know what? You're guilty. You're guilty," and wouldn't listen to me anymore. Right. How the fuck do I get out of here?
Punjabi is my last name.
Hey
you know?
guys.
Both my parents are white, so it doesn't make much sense.
Man. But don't worry, man. Like I says, if you head
Mark
off down
Yovsky.
there, have a
See you later.
You know, I hang around that area sometimes, you know. You see me around, man.
Alright, I'll tell Leroy that
Hit
JT
me
needs to
up.
pick up,
Leroy.
I should be out of here pretty soon.
Leroy is the
Yeah,
leader
actually,
of
man.
the Grove Street gang.
I'm gonna try to cook some food for a little bit.
The bowlers or something. How the fuck do I... Is this the way out? Exit prison, yes. Oh G, it's not F, it's not E. Thank fuck, man. Now, do I have all my stuff back? Please tell me I get my stuff back. I don't get any of my stuff back. No phone. No radio. Nothing. Nothing. Oh. No phone. I don't know. I've got no idea. I feel like just trying to take a car, but I can't do that. Check the desk. Payphone in the reception. Oh. Oh, thank you for suggesting that.
Yeah, I'll see how long I've got.
Alright, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Shit, 32 months.
5 months. Never mind then.
So I'll be out.
To cook up a loaf of bread?
Yeah, of course you have, man. You're far better off getting the
Can you just hear me in there? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Are you in jail?
Who's that?
It's JayJay.
Who's JayJay?
Are you serving time?
So what, man?
Are you serving time just now?
Yeah, we're serving time, yeah.
Oh, unlucky, I'm a free man. See ya!
Hey, JayJay.
Oh. I should have give a fake name. Why did I give my real name? I need to run, man. I need a lift. Oh, that was quick. That looked like... Oh, that's somebody. That was somebody. Davey got held kit. That's happened to me. Did they go around and get a bunch of people and stick yous all in the boot together? That happened to me and someone else. I can't remember who it was now. On separate days, but it was like the same people, I think. Right. Is there anybody on the walkie-talkie? Is anybody there? Ooh. Ooh. They didn't rob you at least. Got some free. He got some free lemonade. Right, how do I get back into the city quickly? I've literally got to phone a taxi, maybe. I've still got a fine to pay, haven't I? I've still got a fucking fine I need to pay. 6 grand fine. Is that? Oh. Nice. Do they know where I am? Does it pinpoint the GPS? I've got a week to pay it. On my way. For fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck. What are there, partner?
Ow.
You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything at all.
What's going on, lady?
I fucking ran him over.
Oh no!
I swerved and
Help.
smacked him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Only me, man. Only me.
Get in the fucking car.
Maybe he's the angel of death.
How'd I get in the car?
Actually, hold on.
Is Brian
How'd I cancel the taxi?
I just love when you run people over.
Ah.
Oh, I can't even pay. I can't even pay the hospital bill. This is so unfair, man. I hope you're paying my hospital bill.
Yeah, that. Right.
I'll just do that. Don't know what else to do.
Yeah, there's a cop heading to Polito.
As soon as I get out of jail, I'll get ran over.
I know, but there's one heading east side.
You think I'm getting dumped in the sea?
I accidentally ran a motherfucker over.
Hopefully not. He's marked somewhere on the map. I think he's actually marked the hospital. Unbelievable, man.
Fishing.
Probably not, Weege. But I didn't expect that. Series of unfortunate. It's been a very
Oh, there's a bunch of cops heading up to Polito. What the fuck? You sure you guys are fishing?
Is he taking me to the? He's got somewhere marked, but it's
no,
not
I've seen
the
siren,
hospital. Where's he taking me?
They're all going east side of Polito, so there's at least like 4
Is he
or
taking
5
me to the
cops heading
hospital?
up there.
I can't tell. Dreadful Link, thanks for the follow. I can't bring the map up, doesn't let me. Here we go. Fucking hell. Monty Mog. What's that?
You've got to be fuck. I'm really stuck. Are you fucking kidding?
He's stuck.
Yo, EMS. Wait, how the fuck am I gonna do this? I'm really stuck. What the fuck?
He's stuck as well. I think he's got the same bug as me earlier. And I was like...
I fucking go. I'll be right back. So annoying.
Blender, you remember Mog? I don't know who. What's Monty Mog? Or who's Monty Mog? It's like... Oh! Oh fuck, it has crashed. It's totally crashed. Oh shit. Fivem's not responding. Oh shit. Alright, I need to load back in and finish this off, man, don't I? You wanted to join taxis before... Oh, I see. I don't really recognise... Wait, Monty! Oh wait! Monty, I saved you! I remember I saved you! I remember you now, actually. In fact, I've got a clip of you in my upcoming CWC 2.0 video. I've got a clip. Milky Bar Kid. Oh, wait. Wait. Did you not have a different... Was your character at the start not different? Oh, I remember someone at the start of 2.0, I'm pretty sure was called Montgomery. But I remember Milky Bar Kid. Oh. I remember everyone referring to the Milky Bar Kid. Oh wait, no, I do. I totally remember you now. I do remember you now. Yes, I do have a clip. We said... Bobo came over and we said, right, this is your induction. Deal with this. Chuckles came over. He was trying to sell the slushies. Or give away the slushies. Aye. Yes. I've got that clip. Yes. I remember you. I remember now. So this is going to be interesting. If I load in, am I going to be dead still? Or am I going to be miraculously alive? I'm alive! I didn't mean that. Hello?
Hey, I can hear you. Come in here.
My head exploded, but
Yeah,
I'm alright now.
I have no idea what happened right there. I couldn't move.
Yeah, I saw you couldn't move and then my head popped.
What were you doing all the way in the highway like that?
I just came out of prison and then you knocked me over.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I can
That's
give you a
alright.
ride. It's right down the street.
You're gonna give me a ride?
I can give you a ride. Yeah.
Do I take
Just
the ride?
Run over here real quick.
Do I take the ride? Do I not take the ride? He's got a gang thing on. I want my car. Gr8. Is that really close? It's alright, man. I'm gonna go my own way. It's in garage 8. 8. Yeah, 8's pillbox. My car's on number 8 just now. I just want... Yeah. So when I look at the car app, this letter, H, is like the 8th letter of the alphabet. So I go to garage number 8. See if this is him. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna walk.
You sure?
I'm sure, but thank you.
No problem.
Oh, but at least I saved money on the hospital bill. I cannot believe that, man. What a, what a drama-filled couple hours. Craig Smith, Burger Shot's open. Oh, I might go and see Craig Smith. Can I take that wee scooter, do you think? Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have I got any money in the bank? No. Oh, what's going on here? What the fuck's going on? See if I died there. See if I got blown up driving past that petrol station. I wonder if that, is that the guy doing it? Is there someone going around blowing up? I wonder if it's locals or if it's someone actually doing it. Go to 148. Are you sure I should do that, Reach? One. That's what I'm thinking, Crash. That's what I'm thinking as well. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. To be on the safe side. It's nothing meta. One for eight. What? You talking about the tool store? Oh, to get my car fixed. Did I drive by? Oh, I see JayJay's forklift repair. Fucking hell. That's funny. Has that always been there? Has that been in? Is that in the game? Oh, that's amazing. That's dead funny, that. Let's go to a burger shot and see if Craig's about. When a prong goes wrong. Called JayJay's Forklifts. Nice! Oh, that's dead funny, that. I like that. Aye, sorry, Weege. Apologies. Don't tell me this car's gonna break down. It's gonna break down, isn't it? Oh, good. Car's broken down. It's been an absolute riot the last few hours, hasn't it? Let's go to Burger Shop, right, and see if Craig is there. I think I've got Craig's number. Maybe I don't. Let's go to a burger shop, see Craig, and then hopefully he can give me a lift to get my car. My god, man. This has been a class stream. Thank you, Beach. It's been dead funny. It has been very, very funny. I didn't even mean it. Ollie Dago. I could probably go down this weekend though. I'll get it clipped, Dirty Fisherman, I'll get it clipped if it isn't. The whole judge scenario I need to highlight that, man. The whole like getting arrested, getting caught, getting arrested, talking to the lawyers, punching the judge, and getting sent to jail. I need to make that like a video. I'll need to edit all that down into like a video, I think. Oh, here we go, burger shop. Oh, there's a taxi here. An official, an actual taxi.
There you go. I'll just quickly grab
Oh.
you your food now.
Oh, all right, JJ.
How come you're here?
Wanted a burger.
Is that
I'm
your
trying
car
to get him
out
to
there?
give me I'm trying to get him to give me cheese, but he said that he can't just be giving cheese away.
Well, he does have a cheese problem now, doesn't he?
What, the taxi?
Did Thorman clip it? Is that your taxi out there?
Yeah,
The
I
city
stole it.
taxi.
No, I stole it.
That's disgusting. Why are you driving one of those?
I can't fucking afford the official taxi, alright? I can't afford it, JJ. I'm still working at Amazon. Alright, Craig.
Yeah, did you pay that?
Probably Joe. I'll stick it on YouTube.
Pay what?
Did you look at the till and pay me?
Oh shit, yeah, I've got to look at the till.
Got to pay me, bloody hell.
There you go, there you go.
Otherwise I'll be out of the job.
Fucking hell. Can't be having that.
Is it deliberate? That I do. The humming.
That's
the,
not the official city taxi anyway.
Is it
they don't
deliberate? That's
use
like
that.
what I do in real life.
Hey,
To
what's
be
your
honest.
number before you start nattering on?
A 395.
If I'm just like listening to someone with not much to say back.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh. And
There
curly
you are.
fries. Fucking hell. Having them
Good
now.
that, innit?
You all do it.
I'm having
Oh,
them
we all
now.
do it, do we?
Yeah, what do you want?
That's not fries.
Um,
These fries look very burger-like. Look at that. Don't know how you make them, but fucking hell, that's genius.
Oh, you know, I watched a bit of Kitchen Nightmares.
Actually, I've got no money. I can't even buy it. I would love to, Craig, but I'm actually skint because I got locked up in jail for 22 months.
What'd you fucking do?
So I would love to buy something, but I literally can't afford it. Let me
What
check.
did you do?
I've got $600 in my bank. That's it. I was selling meth. They caught me.
Oh,
how did they
how'd
get
you
you?
get caught?
Well, whenever you sell meth, it kind of pings the police. And then they know roughly where you are, and they came and they found me. And I punched the judge by mistake.
Oh.
So I've got locked up for 22 months, and I've also got like a $6,000 fine to pay.
So you're in debt, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a burger.
I don't like fish.
Me neither, but you know, beggars can't be fucking choosers.
That's true.
Don't come here and say, look, I can't fucking afford to buy. Fuck all. I'll give you free food. And you're like, nope. Nope, don't want none of that, thank you. Fucking piss take you out.
JJ,
I don't even know if I can afford to
I'll
put
buy
fuel
you-
in my car.
Look, right, I'll buy you this meal. The same one. Same one again, please, Craig.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I do hum a lot. I hum a lot. I go, mm-hmm.
There you are.
Mm-hmm. I do that a lot.
No, can't have you going fucking starving, JJ.
Well, you know, I've got a wee bit of food on me, but it'd be good just to have a bit spare.
Are you not selling meth anymore now?
Means you have Taffer? Oh. Well, you know, not not in the immediate future, but, you know, I might learn from my mistakes and, like, be a bit more discreet about it if I was to do it again.
Right, right.
But I need to pay off my debt first, so let's get the, I'm gonna get some legal money. For fuck's sake. It's a cop right behind me. Anyway, right, thanks, Craig.
Well, do you want your drinks? You donut. Honestly, I can't believe you. You double donut.
What do you mean? Give me my drinks.
Bloody conversations you're fucking having.
What?
Nothing.
It's a
Anyway,
cop right
next
there.
please, officer.
Sorry.
What can I get you?
He's tried so hard not to laugh.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be going selling meth anytime soon.
Nah.
Oh,
Listen, let's go.
said
Can you give me a lift to Amazon? Actually, can you give me a lift to my car garage?
I wouldn't go dealing in meth, JJ Jameson.
Such a dick.
So you want 2 torpedo mills?
What are you playing at? What are you playing at? Are we taxi boys? Are we taxi boys or what, man? What are you doing?
You say he can't do anything from that.
But why are you trying to grasp me in?
Look, JJ, it was a joke.
Yeah, but it's a joke when it's not you.
Look, right? It's a joke. It's just a.
It's a joke. It's a joke to you. It's not a joke to me.
All right.
You just basically said to that guy that I plan to sell meth, and you've given him my name. You've grasped me in.
You can't use that. It's inadmissible. It's my word against his.
Yeah, and you just said I am. More
Yeah,
like
but
it's
I
my
could
word
just-
against his. More like it's my
Yeah,
word
but-
against your word. That's what you mean.
Yeah, but we could just pay Craig Smith off and say I didn't. For him to say, oh, I
You
didn't.
could have just not said it at all, and then we wouldn't be in this situation.
Look, you're overthinking it, JJ. All right, just chill out, man. It's just a little joke.
It's not a joke.
It was a joke. It was meant to be.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't very funny, was it?
No, I don't like. I don't like
Wait,
being a
wait.
person that's pissed you
Wait,
off.
don't
So
take me.
can we
Don't take.
just
Don't take me there.
rewind?
I need to go to a different garage.
Can we just rewind a bit to before I did that?
Can you unmark where you've marked?
Oh, oh shit! That's where I was going.
What garage is it? That one.
Right. Where do you need to go?
There, please. I can't believe I was saying that.
So
and the
did
cop
you know
was right
where
behind me.
to harvest meth and process
I'm
it
telling
and
you
stuff?
nothing now, John.
Guess it was worth a try. Come on, man. We're friends.
Come on. You just said to the cop. You just implied to the cop that I'm selling drugs. I'm just out the jail for selling drugs.
No, we're just kidding. We're just kidding
Not
on.
to the cop.
We're just kidding on, man.
I'm gonna stitch you up as payback.
JJ, I am driving right now. Hope you got your seatbelt on.
I do.
Ah, shit. What's happened here?
This always seems to blow up, this petrol station.
What's this?
No, again. See, I don't know. I've got no idea if this is like planned by someone or if it's just something that happens. I think it might just be something that happens.
What the fuck?
Whenever I've come by here, something's always blown up.
That actually scared the shit out of me. Is this where you need to go?
Yeah, my car's in that garage.
No, right.
Alright, well
Oh
thanks,
my
John.
God. No, come on, we've got to fix this.
How are we gonna fix it?
Look, just acknowledge that it was a joke, and we
Well,
can move on.
I just want you to apologise.
I'm sorry, but it was a joke. I am sorry. If
Don't
you
do that
are
again.
offended.
You know I've just been in jail. Where are we going, John? What the f...
Sorry, just... Are you wearing your seatbelt?
Yes.
Now you are, yeah. Yeah.
No, I was before.
Before you got out of the car?
Do not stitch me up like that ever again, John.
Okay, alright.
Or don't even... you didn't even stitch me
I
up,
just
but don't
meant it
even
as a
try.
joke.
Don't give them the idea that I'm doing something.
It would just be like me going, oh, Craig, make sure you don't beat anyone up.
No,
Craig Smith.
because I've just come out of the jail for 22 months for doing exactly what you're accusing me of doing.
But no, I wasn't
It's a bit
accusing you. I
different.
said, look, JayJay, don't go selling any meth. I didn't go, oh, officer.
Do you think it's really safe to drive in this bit when we've seen all that blow up before?
I wasn't going, officer. JayJay Jameson is selling meth right now. I
Yeah,
just
but you said my name. You like even when don't be selling any meth now. JayJay Jameson.
I said JayJay, not GG Jameson.
You said exactly. You gave my name.
But it's not admissible. They can't use that. It's
Right,
just like
where are we
seeing
going,
something
John?
on Twitter. I don't know. I'm just driving around. What I'm saying is, like, you're overreacting, but I'm willing to be the bigger man here.
I'm on
and
edge.
Apologise.
I'm on edge.
Right. I thought you were on meth, but
No, I'm on edge.
right. Well, sit yourself back down, off the edge, because nothing's
Right.
happening.
Right.
You're just getting pure para over nothing.
Right.
But I am sorry.
Right. That's all I wanted. Just an apology. Right. That's fine.
Right, that's us fixed now, yeah?
Yep.
Right, okay.
Not really, but for the sake of this, I'll say it is.
Okay. I don't have to drive you into the petrol station anymore. Okay.
Were you really going to drive me into the petrol station?
No, of course not. I'm just kidding.
John, if you like, you seem like, it feels like you're talking a bit different to me now. What's going on?
What do you mean?
You're trying to stitch me up there. You're talking about driving me into a petrol station. What's going on here, John?
Nothing.
What's
Nothing, JayJay.
You sound a bit
You're just-
sinister.
You're being paranoid, mate. You're being paranoid, mate.
Okay, right, well, thanks for the lift.
It's fine, JayJay. It's fine. That'll be 1,000. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You better be kidding. I've got no money. Why did he open
What?
the boot? What is he
Don't want
doing?
money?
You want money?
JayJay, you know what? You know what I do to people who don't pay the fare, right? Oh, Jesus. I'm only joking, JayJay. I'm only joking. But what are you up to? Are you staying here?
What's he doing? Not for long. Why?
Do you want to get up to something?
What? Like what? John, I'm just out of jail. Can I pay off my? I'm still in debt to jail. I need to pay them $6,000.
You don't owe anyone anything.
I do.
Just declare bankruptcy.
I can't.
Just get them to write it off. It's fine.
How do I do that?
I don't fucking know. I've never done it before.
I don't think you can.
Look, you
Can
don't
you?
owe anyone anything, alright? What are they gonna do? Fine you more? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like they
So I should
can't-
just live my life in debt.
Oh, fucking why not, man?
Well, they're gonna chase me. They said if I don't pay it in 7 days, they're gonna come and take me back to jail. I've got 7 days to pay off that fine.
Should I take you to Amazon?
No, I'll drive myself to Amazon.
Well, I'm going there anyway, so...
Yeah, but I need a car anyway, don't I?
Right, you take me to Amazon with you.
Why?
Right? I want to talk to someone, JayJay.
What's going on with John? Oh fuck.
There we
John is
go.
acting extremely sinister, it feels like.
I
Right,
need
so
to get a gun, by the way.
you need a gun from Amazon. I don't think Amazon sells guns.
No, well, we've got a guy, haven't we? Dana Shite.
Uh-huh.
Supplied me with the bats. I think he can supply me with gun as well. I just need to
Okay.
see him.
Well, I don't think he's in town just now.
No, probably not. But next time I see him, that'll be what I ask for.
I've just remembered I need to go to the
I
car
don't want to
garage
get a license, but
for 9 o'clock this morning.
especially with the sort of
And I'm
work we'll be
stopped.
doing, you know, might not be necessarily legal. So
Right.
we just get him
What
to
are you planning to do?
buy us the guns. I feel like we're on the edge of something here. You know, us establishing our own depot.
As in, okay, I was going to say as in terms of the taxi boys.
I just think we're gonna need the protection. Everyone, you know, it's not
Okay.
like guns are
Protection
outlawed
from
here.
anyone in particular?
That imposting taxi company.
I see. I see.
But do you see what I mean?
Well,
We
what do
can
you mean? I don't know. Tell me what do you mean?
We can.
Is he eating?
Sorry, got something.
He's
in my
eating
throat.
something.
I think a fly just came in through the window. I think that we could just pay Dana like $3 grand per gun, and he can supply us with them. $3 grand.
Because he's
each
got the
per
gun license.
That means all of us don't have to pay $5 grand each
Yes.
per gun.
This is what you said basically Patterson should do.
Yeah, but we don't want Patterson, like, you know, in the middle of all this.
Oh, no, yeah, I know. We use Dana as a way to get guns. Okay, yeah. That sounds good.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it'll cost us about $3 grand a gun.
Yeah, which is cheaper than $5 grand.
Well done.
But it also gives him, like...
He's gonna take his baseball bat out. You okay, John? I'm honestly scared of John now. What is he doing?
I can't seem to stop walking around like this.
Alright, I thought you were just like...
I can't stop.
I thought you were just like contemplating. Try get in the car, John.
Hang on, I got.
Wait until you look round. Wait until you look round.
Can you like not nudge me a bit?
Let me see if I can interrupt your spin. What about now?
I can't seem to do anything.
You know what? I think I had that problem as well. It does look like he's glowing, doesn't it? I wasn't sure if that
Do you
was
know
just
what
my
to do?
monitor.
I was trying to be intimidating there. I was gonna get the.
But yeah, it looks like he's
battle, but-
glowing, doesn't it?
Now I'm just sort of stuck.
Have you thought
so
about
it's karma,
Fix
isn't
Z? F8's Fix Z.
Yeah, that doesn't work. It's gotten the something off my screen, but off my eyes, but now I just can't look around or anything.
I don't know, Crash. I don't know. Has something happened to John that I'm not aware of? Is he like?
It's fixed.
Oh, I was gonna try and pick you up and put you down again, but. Alright. So
it's
what's all this
fixed now.
intimidation going on about? What's this all about, John? Has something happened? Are you a changed man? Something impacted you?
Look,
This isn't the John
this
that I
move
remember.
this move combined with, you know, what happened when you were on that island.
I'm glowing
It's
as
fucking
well.
stressful.
I didn't know if that was just my monitor. But
And,
yeah.
You know, everyone deals with that in their own way.
It's weird, isn't it?
And I guess mine is.
You talking about me
aggression.
or my character? Like, as I'm glowing,
just-
as in I look good.
You know,
My skin's
I
glowing.
felt cornered moving here. And
Right.
just like
The cat. Oh, right, the character.
a rat that gets cornered.
You feel like
coming
a
out
rat.
swinging.
Oh.
I couldn't think of a better animal.
Look away, Will.
But I'm pretty sure when rats get cornered, they don't like it.
No, probably not.
No. But that's, you know, I've been
I
smoking
don't know,
a lot
Crash.
more.
I don't know. So
I
are
just-
you just intimidating everybody? Is this just, are you afraid of everybody, or like you got a thing against everybody now?
I've not got a thing against you, JayJay. I just, it's a tactic, I suppose.
Remember, we're in the same team, John.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm sorry. All right. Between you and me, I don't mean to be, you know, so intimidating, but there's some cunts going around like Jay Walker that just.
I know.
Add to that the stress of competing with another taxi firm, person being on the run, pretty much every cunt looking over their shoulder.
You didn't mention me getting locked up in jail for meth.
You getting locked up in jail for meth? I just
That's
did.
better.
You getting locked up in jail for meth?
People around you. People around you getting hassle. Is it taking its toll on you?
That is it, actually.
I see.
Seeing everyone, I've seen, you know, those closest to me get also feeling cornered. It makes me want to kind of just take
Fight back?
control and fight back.
Well, listen. Let's not. What are you doing?
Sorry, I just can't help myself. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, let's not jump into anything too hasty, right? I know you're probably chomping at the bit to go batter someone, but let's
Every single day, I restrain the urge to just smash someone over the fucking face with my bat. Sorry.
But I was also say, let's you know, plan it out. Listen, I agree. Some people need to get battered, but we can't just do it hastily. Otherwise, it's going to end up quite bad. So, I mean, who do you want battered, out of curiosity? I mean, I wasn't aware of anybody who immediately needed battered, but it sounds like you.
For starters.
Who?
That Jose guy.
Oh. Oh, okay, got you from the taxi company. Okay. Yeah, I agree actually. What about Ish? Big Ish?
I've heard that cunt. Don't like him.
Yeah. He works in the taxis as well. John's really getting into this roleplay.
So there's just a big group of them.
All the
big
taxi
group
folk.
of cunts. We'll take him down.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We're probably better speaking to Patterson about it before we do anything.
I'm not
And-
planning anything, you know.
And getting tooled up.
Not planning anything too soon, but
Yeah.
I need.
Well,
a
listen.
fucking
Remember,
gun.
we've also got Angel on our side.
Who the fuck's that?
Angel from 6-Star.
No, we were there the other day and heard that he ran the place, but other than that,
Well, me and Mike went and
Do I
spoke
need
to
to
him.
fight him?
Wait, hang on. Let's just wait for him to go.
is this him?
Well, I don't know who it is, but I don't want someone listening in.
Right, so there's this Angel.
Angel. He works at 6-Star. He's like
Gabriel?
Angel Fox.
No, I've not heard of that one. Gabriel. What are the other ones? Angel.
What are you talking
Anyway,
about, John?
I don't know.
Is he talking?
So this is Angel.
Listen, Angel
this
Angel Fox works at like a tuning garage. Me and Mike went and spoke to him, and he basically said if we were getting any hassle off people, he can back us up.
Has he got like assault rifle or
He's
something?
he's all tooled up. If we need any backup, he can give us assistance.
Well, he works at one of them fancy car shops, so
Exactly.
maybe he can make a tank or something.
Well, maybe. I think he can just like give us backup in terms of people.
Maybe he can make a battle taxi.
Maybe. We went there because we were getting the cars tuned for the taxis, and then we were mentioning that the local taxi firm wasn't too happy about us setting up our own private firm. Angel basically said, if they give you any hassle, our guys will back you up. So
Their guys, how many?
Oh, I don't know. But Patterson knows
3?
about it. Patterson knows about it, so
4?
could
5?
be. I don't know.
10?
Maybe. Probably not 10.
12?
Maybe like 8.
9?
Maybe.
Maybe 7.
Maybe 7.
We'll be happy with whatever we can get.
Yeah.
9?
But listen, Patterson knows about this resource that we've got available to us. So if we
Which are we talking about?
I'm talking about Angel.
Ah.
He knows that Angel's got our back. So if we ever want to go to war with anyone, Patterson knows to contact Angel. Or if we ever feel under threat from someone, we speak to Angel, and he can help protect us.
Okay. Feeling a little better.
So I think it
Feel
would be
a little
foolish
better.
for us to go and just attack somebody without mentioning it to Patterson.
I'm not saying let's go and fucking beat the shit out of the current taxis. I'm just saying, look, right. All I'm saying is I need some protection for when that time comes.
Mm-hmm.
We're always looking over our shoulders at the minute.
Yeah,
and
the one concern I've got is that we don't have a base in terms of we don't have a stash. So if we get anything, we've got to carry it on us, which means we've got to be super careful when it comes to like speeding, anything that
selling
could get
meth.
Yeah, exactly. Any illegal activity. The minute we get a gun, we've got to be super careful.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Well-
it's gone, and that's quite expensive to get back.
Oof. Nearly hit you there. Like,
That was close, wasn't it?
very. I know, but the thing is, we won't need a license for that.
Aye, but it's still like 3 grand down the drain.
It's better than fucking, what, like 5 grand down the drain, because, you know. Even if we got a license gun and we do something illegal involving that, you know.
Well, you've also got to remember, what happens if we get pulled over for a traffic violation, and then we get searched and we get found with the weapons? That could give us longer jail sentences. Possession of a weapon.
Mm.
And we don't have a gun license, remember, so we shouldn't be holding them.
So what you're saying is we need a lawyer.
No, not really, but we could do with a lawyer.
That's what I'm hearing.
Damien Starr, we'll get Damien Starr.
All I'm hearing is lawyer.
Okay, lawyer.
Mm. Okay, right. So we need a lawyer. We need guns.
I think we need a lawyer.
And
We need guns, but
targets.
I'm saying maybe we shouldn't
And
get the
ammo.
guns. Listen, we shouldn't maybe get the guns until we
And friends.
know we're gonna actually
And a base.
take out someone. We want to get the guns and then do the job pretty quickly. Is what I'm saying.
Well. Right. How much did you make selling meth, by the way? Did you make a bit? Quite a bit?
I made money, but I lost it all because the police took it off me.
Irrelevant.
I made maybe like 15 grand.
Did they take it out of your bank?
No, it's whatever I was holding. I had 9 grand in my pocket.
That was a bit fucking silly.
I know, but I was actively selling it.
Was it clean money though?
Yeah. Just sell it to locals.
Right. I think we could still get away with doing that.
Selling meth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't do it, and I'm going to do a bit of clean work, bit of legitimate work, until I've got that paid off, and then I might go
How
back
much do
into
you make in an hour doing that?
it. Really depends on how easy you find people. I genuinely don't know. It's hard
How
to
much
tell.
did you make
I mean,
selling one batch?
I mean, if you could go to Seb and buy like 300 pieces of meth, you could sell that over the course of an hour and make a fuck ton. But you need a lot of money in order to buy that to begin with. So
And a place to keep it.
So like starting off it might take a while, but then the more you can buy from him and then sell, like the profits are bigger.
I see.
You know what I mean?
And then you could get it taken off you like you did.
Yeah. Like you could go and buy like 50 off him, but then it would only take you like maybe 20 minutes to sell that. 15 minutes to sell that. And then you need to go back and buy more of them. But if you got
How
a big
much have you
batch in
got
one
then?
go, you could sell it a lot quicker.
So how much of it did you sell earlier that made you 15 grand or whatever it was?
Well, I had about 15 grand in terms of in terms of money, and then how much meth I had left over. The total value of the meth plus the cash I had. Basically, I bought 9 grand worth of meth off the guy, and then I try and sell it for about 50% profit at least, which means I'd get 4.5 grand on top of that. So I'll turn my 9 grand into like 15 grand nearly. What?
You're gonna have to show me that.
That's what I mean. So then once I sold that and then I get 15 grand, I'd go and I'd buy 15 grand worth of meth and then turn that into like 22 grand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it goes like
I-
exponentially.
Yeah, and you can.
So it
then
starts
buy
off
more
it
with
starts
that,
off
and-
small, and then it's got the potential to grow quite quickly.
I see. And you're not planning on doing that anytime soon, not, you know.
Well, not until I've paid off my fine.
And then it's fair game.
Then it's fair game. Then I might dip back into it, but just be a bit more careful. Sell it in a
Right.
location, then drive to a different location and sell it, and drive around the city.
Let's get started then.
Well, I mean, I'm not doing it just now. You can do it. You need to speak to a guy called Seb.
Right, right.
Why does he want me to sell? I don't even know if Seb's in the
think about
city, man. I mean, he might not even be in the city just now, but he's the guy you need to get it from.
I think about it. I think
Also,
about it.
right, so when I started, he gave me 40 bags for free. Just for free.
40 meth.
40 meth, which I went and sold for free, and then after that, he sold it to me for 100 per bag.
Did anyone ever tell you you look like Daniel Craig?
Well, thanks very much. I look like James Bond. I'll take that.
James Bond made out of Play-Doh.
James Bond Wish edition. Wish version.
James Bond, if he was made out of Play-Doh and in a nearly 10-year-old game.
Like a Madame Tussauds bad version of James Bond.
Yeah.
See,
why have you got no
I've done it.
eyebrows?
Yeah, I don't know why I've got no eyebrows. I think I need to go get some implanted or something.
Right, yeah, probably. Probably should. But Daniel Craig doesn't really have eyebrows, does he?
I don't know. I've never looked at his eyebrows. I don't look at Daniel Craig's eyebrows.
Mr. Bond.
I might go look them up though.
I've been expecting you.
Is John drunk? Right, John, listen.
That doesn't work.
Listen, are you doing your Amazon deliveries?
Yeah, I might do one and then shoot off.
Right. Well, I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to go get the bus out and
Right.
take care of my my debt. Maybe tomorrow. Pay off my debt and then see where I stand.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout. You sound like you're really in the shit.
Well, let me just check. Let me check. So I've got this bill outstanding that they've given me, and it's. Hang on, it's loading up. I owe them $8,000. Sorry, not 6. $8,000. $8,125. Fine.
You know, easiest way to get that fast. Sell some meth.
Right, listen, I'm away. You're turning into a bad influence, John. You used to be on the straight and narrow for the most part. Now you're like totally turned.
For the most part.
Are you getting a lift or are you staying in here? Staying here.
I'm staying here.
Right. Well, listen, John. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back in the city tomorrow. If you're about, I'll see you then.
Alright, mate. Alright. Hang on.
What's he?
There it is, look.
What have you got the baseball bat for?
No. I just needed to get it out of your boot because you're leaving, aren't you?
Did you put that in my boot?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Of course I did.
I didn't know you did that. Alright, listen, John,
Right.
I'll see you later.
Right, I'll just give you a goodbye knock, right?
No! Don't! See you later, John. Fucking hell, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with John? Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. He's turned a bit loopy. John's turned a wee bit loopy. I think the city's turned him, changed him. Right, let's find a garage. Any garage will do. That's good, Craig Smith give me that free food, isn't it? Bet you no one else would have done that. Right, let's go park in... Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Pack this up and I'm off to my bed. I really want to like... Oh fuck's sake. I really want to like finish editing some videos, man. See this? Why is this always blowing up? I'm pretty sure it's just bugged. Oh, still here. Right, let's log off. I need to go back and clip stuff. Oh my god, it's gonna take so long. Highlight stuff from the last few nights. I haven't had the chance to do it yet. Okay, let's have a wee look. The smoking was doing your head in. Gravy boat, thank you very much. What's going on with John, Jack? Is John like turned fucking mental? He's turned all sinister. Let's do a wee read. Let's do a wee raid. Have I got a link to my YouTube? Hang on. Does that work? That's got everything I think there. Everything that you can follow me on, there we are. It's not going to be up for a few days, Joe. I'm trying to get that video edited, the 2.0 one edited as soon as possible. I want to get it just done. It's like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like it just needs to be done. He doesn't like feeling cornered and out of place, and doesn't like that all his pals feel the same. Oh. Get it edited and we can watch it in the... Oh, good idea actually. You know what I need to do? I still need to go back to 2.0, even in the last couple days in 2.0, and go back and watch it and try remember things. And I'm sure there's a few things in the last few streams I forgot to clip yet. But I don't think it's gonna be like an hour long like the first one was. I think it's gonna come in maybe about 45, 50 minutes ish. So I don't think it's as long. JayJay, such a good character. The thing is, JayJay's actually basically just me. It's really just basically how I would react, but maybe a more exaggerated version of me. A bit more cocky. I need to go back and clip a lot of stuff from tonight, man. Oh, I need to go. Right, folks, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you very, very much. I'll see you tomorrow if you want to tune in then. Bye for now.